Hello. We are back once more making more Five Nights at Freddy. Yesterday, or whenever, I decided to make a little cute little Five Nights at Freddy's clone. I've decided over the past day that I kind of want to recreate the first game just very quickly. I'm not trying to release it, I'm not trying to do anything special. I want to remake the first game. I want to see how that looks. I want to see how appropriate or how... Sorry, I just gotta send this out. I want to see how well I can actually make the first game, making my efforts into reality, forming the actual fundamental schema in my mind. I've decided this is the reality that I want to create. I want to just show you how the first Five Nights at Freddy's works in code. It's also a fun exploration for me. And then once we have the first Five Nights at Freddy's, you know what we could do? We have the world as our oyster. You know what I'm saying? I could literally do anything with it. I could change the color. I could make Bonnie well, actually, I can't do anything art related. That's the thing. But if the code works, then technically I could replace the art with whatever. We could make it shitty stick people. But to show you that yesterday that we have actually made more progress than is obvious than to what I've done, we're going to start importing actual... hold on. My mom's talking to me. Hold on, I gotta say something really important here. Just don't know how to say. You just don't know what to say? This is where I'm at. I don't know if the chat's working. It might not be working, but we'll see. Okay. There is the Jesus emote. Okay, let's begin. You could also take time to appreciate that I've made a masterful, if not perfect, stream overlay. I don't think they're making these anymore. This is now the perfect stream overlay. No other stream is ever going to look as strong as this one ever did. But alas, here we are. We are now in the realm of supreme power. First time chatter, hello, smell of cut grass. This is what we are doing. As you can see, I have all my apparitions surrounding me to help farm, EXP from the ghosts and ghouls that are from my past. We've got Squitter. Whoa, holy shit, man! We've got Ellie. Oh, kill me! And we've got Breakcore Bear, which doesn't have a voice, but I would imagine he sounds like, make sure to eat your vegetables. He's just there. He's kind of helpful. You have to be there for the jokes. These are inside jokes that maybe you'll come to recognize over time, but that is not really the point. Right now, I want to demonstrate what we've accomplished so far in this universe. In this universe, there's two good things, evil and God. Where's Lewis at? Who's Lewis? Oh, I don't have a Lewis emote yet. Maybe at some point I'll have all these characters flying around in the background and it'll be like chaos. So right now, this is our Five Nights at Freddy's. Ignore the characters on screen. I can turn them off. Our doors are closed to all who come and oppose us. So this fundamentally works as Five Nights at Freddy's, but how do I get it to work more? How do I get it to illustrate to you that this is all we're working with? And it still probably would be semi-close to the game, except for winning, losing, and menus. Well, I took some time today to import all of the assets. Five Nights at Freddy's is just a sequence of images when you get down to brass tacks. And I do like brass. I don't like copper, I do like brass. Each of these cameras we will set up so they follow the variables we've already set up. So if, let's say, square is at 1 and circle is at 1, I don't know if they ever appear in the same room together, do they? Interesting. Chica and Bonnie have 2 placements in this room. This is nothing. Bonnie's in the center, Chica's on the right, Bonnie's at front. Yeah, they have 2 placements each, and then Freddy's at the back there. So this would be a variable 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, dictated by these characters' other variables. May have to do some tinkering, but to demonstrate it, it's not too hard. What happened, if you don't mind me asking? You fixed your tooth? What did you do? Just put some Gorilla Glue on there and made sure just to slap it back on? That's probably an effective tool. So yeah, this is what we got. I imported all of these, turned them into sprites. That's all the game is. I just want to demonstrate to the children who watch Markiplier that this is all their favorite game is. A sequence of images. A sequence of images you can manipulate. I could put a fucking, I could put on this frame right here like a happy face or something, or just like this, you see? And bada bing, bada boom, look at this. I've just given you terminal illness. Are you enjoying it? We're not going to do that though, because it kind of, you know, why did I do all the work to import it faithfully? I would not. So today, frankly speaking, we're going to make the camera system. We got a lot of assets here. I should probably close this and reopen it because it's just full of fucking images. It's kind of boring, but doing it together may actually be good. I went to the dentist. I think some of it's plaster now. Well, I'm happy that it was a happy ending because losing your tooth is like, or like having it chipped is like not sick. So I've also improved the overlay in a way that now we have music. Okay. I guess I have to ask myself what I want to do first here. Let's make the office just to show you that I can make the doors and everything. That's just the problem with like drawing this all is it's kind of poopy. Anyways, we're gonna make a new object. It's just gonna be called the office. Michael Scott ass. Office. Just to get this in lieu quickly, we're gonna put it in the room. It doesn't matter its location because we're gonna set the sprite location on our own. The office, we're gonna draw very quickly at the... Oh, I didn't set up camera. I guess it's okay. Yeah, it's alright. It's not my favorite. I haven't set up the actual fundamental aspect ratio or anything. But it's okay. It is alright. I'm going insane with Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Well, I would go insane too if I forgot the whole land I was from. That'd be weird. Make door buttons. Now we're not gonna have lights or anything, but we have the, you know, tried and true door buttons, so... Or make it, and we're gonna draw the office. Draw, sprite. Do we need to do anything special? No, it's gonna be SPR office, right? SPR office. We have to make the image speed 0. You'll see why in a second. Oops. Also, I didn't realize my keyboard was so loud. I don't know how to fix that, other than lowering everything. Making games time! I don't know why I decided this is what we're doing, but we're gonna make the first 5 Nights at Freddy's. By the end of the stream, you're gonna see that, like, we can actually do it. Although I don't know how long it's actually gonna take. It's not hard, it's just, up noise suppression. Alright, we're gonna practice noise suppression. You guys just gotta kinda have to tell me if, You're gonna have to tell me if you don't hear me anymore. Sometimes I talk like that. And you're gonna have to tell me if you hear the keyboard or you don't hear me, I don't know. Just let me know if you're like, something sounds stupid. Undertale 10th anniversary, yo mother, bullshit, got it. Subimage 1, I think. The X is gonna be 0, the Y is gonna be 0. Close. And if I'm not incorrect, I don't know the actual, but it should load in the image. It's not gonna be pretty. I don't even know if the dimensions of the game are correct just now. Setting up game size is also something we have not done, so I think preliminarily, I think then we're gonna have to do some game designs, or not game design, just gonna have to do some like housekeeping stuff you do at the start of making a game to just set shit up. Why is it loading so long? Give me a fucking break! You cut for a sec, but we hear you now. Oh. Look at that. It's 5 Nights at Freddy's. We did it! It's a little tall, though. I have to zoom in the image or something, or make the game window. This is just an image, though, as you can tell. The game's gonna close because we're gonna lose in 2 seconds. Yeah, so that's that. It looks like a game. Nice. See, this is the thing. Like, most of game creation is not gonna look good for like 80% of it. Most of the hard stuff is not gonna look good. We just put an image in, and all of a sudden everyone's cheering. But that I just want to demonstrate, and hopefully you can apply this idea to like your favorite games or You give more fucking grace to games because most of the time there's more to it, or there's less to it than you think, or what am I trying to say? So we have to do the housekeeping. That's what I wanted to do. We have to do an initialization room. This just sets up stuff. And we make an initialization object. OBJ game start. Something like that. All this is gonna do, it can run in its create event, and then it can go to. So I will go to room, go to, oh, we have to do room number? I swear you can do room playing field. And so the game's going to boot to init, and then not in it. It'll run this object as it's in the room, and it'll push us to this room immediately. Should, I think. Yeah. Oh no, the home room is. I did not do that. This. How do you make it the? Create child room? I have not used that. Yeah, there we go. Room order. The first room is always your init room. Room order is not the same as other stuff. Anyways, it should work. There we go. So we're in FNAF now. The camera's not going to scroll, and it may not scroll for quite a while. Just want to demonstrate how we get this to work properly. Because we will essentially be telling... Now that we have those values, they're hidden behind, so let me change the scale so you can see that. We need the creation event. Oh, we got the Five Nights at Freddy's song? Wow. Just set the depth to like, what's it? It's forward is more word? Backwards is not? Isn't it like forward is more? I always forget, but the Z looking in the, we're basically looking forward. We're looking at the Z axis. So 0 is like the dead center. Going in reverse means it's coming towards the camera, which means it's negative. Going away from the camera is positive. So farther away, it doesn't really make sense. Also, it's not here anymore. I don't know why that works. Why isn't it here? Because that's not set? Why isn't it set? I don't know. It's a little funny. What is it behind? Oh, you know what it might be? A couple of things. The room actually has a background that's going to dictate what the fuck is going on. Probably. It might be a little easier, if I'm being quite honest, to initialize these depths in accordance to like -1000 or 100, sorry, and put everything that's interactable that we want to see at that. Just for now, make you 0. No need to be cringe. We're all friends here, nothing to worry about. And that should give us what I wanted. Yeah. So there are door buttons. We'll extrapolate this to... What we're going to end up extrapolating is I'm going to make the camera a button. It's going to open the camera. We can click on the camera buttons. We'll see the different rooms when we click them. Was it Despacito? Oh, was it? I don't know. It's impossible to tell. Can you spam the keyboard to see if we hear it? You definitely can hear it. Cooking? It might take a while for this to actually be a game, but I'm trying to... What did it just do there? Something popped up, and it looks like... Was I on a call? What is this? Way less? Okay. Okay, I'm skipping. Okay, so what's next? We have the office. The door buttons work, but we could change the sprite just to demonstrate that. Let's set our sprite equals door, or actually, if x is greater than room width divided by 2, that means it's on the farthest right, meaning sprite. Well, sprite's always going to equal SPR door. SPR door buttons, sorry. Door buttons. Oh, no, it's not, sorry. Yeah, okay, I had it in one sprite, but if it's greater than, then it's going to be SPR door buttons right. And the default image index is going to be 1. Else, it's going to be... This is the rightmost one, or the leftmost one. Left. And because we did this before, it should do the thing I think it is supposed to do. It's going to change the image index. Door equals 0. Oh, yeah. This is only going to make door open and make door close, but the problem is I don't remember how this sprite works. Okay, so it's actually image 3. Image 3. Instead of what we were at. Eat the beans. Eat the beans. Wait, is it not 0? Is that motherfucker supposed to be? Well, it was right before. Well, shit. Maybe I'm wrong. I always forget if it's a pence, hence, fence, crents, slents. Well, anyways, let's see our door buttons. Are you streaming on YouTube? I'd rather watch your ad-free with premium. You sure are. What the fuck? Oh, well. That would happen because it's drawing self. It's not drawing. I also did not set sprite to image index, so... And also... And I'm not... Image... Oh, it's sprite. Sprite index equals sprite. That's what I call a how do you do. Boom. Bam. Boom. Bam. Boom. Look, we're playing Five Nights at Freddy's. The door don't animate though, but it's there. You guys like Five Nights at Freddy's? We've done it. And this is just to demonstrate just how much art makes a difference. You're just like, holy shit, it's a real game now. That is literally... In every artistic project I've ever worked on, there's a moment where one small thing changes, and it's like, holy shit, it's real now. Whereas you've already done 90% of the work up to that point. It's the same with videos, I think. Like putting in music in videos, you're like, wow, I'm a video essayist, right? Give me a moment. Give me a momentary moment. Hey Frank, what's up, buddy? We got a little monkey here. We got a little monkey. Little monkey. Is the Lisp part of the video making process? Yes. I'm really bald today, holy fuck. It's not showing you're live on YouTube. You're gonna have to go to RELAXALAX, my side channel. Unless you are there, but there's clearly people watching there. And it's not annoying. Why are you being annoying? Maybe we don't have the same information available. It's very possible. Okay. Now that those work, the position doesn't matter. What I'd like to do is the interaction of opening the camera. Now what would that do? It would... How do we do that? Open camera. That's what I want to know. We're not making a separate room. This is probably just an overlay, so it's going to close the office interactionables. Right? Like, if camera equals on, or is 1, or camera open, or something like that. I don't want to say camera equals on, because you're going to use camera for a lot of variables. Relax. Oh, you're a figment of my imagination? Good thing I'm already hanging out with them. In my stream. They're already all here. They always were. Maybe you need a little bit more size to see them. They're all here. They've always been here. My demons. And my D-women. Okay. Now, is that what I want to do first? The doors work. The actual... What I want to do is have cameras that you can click on that make it abundantly clear that, you know, we don't even have to set it up all pretty like either. Yeah, so... I'm just trying to think fundamentally how this would be simple. So we're making a button right now, or we're going to make the camera flip button. What would that be called? I don't want to call it camera. Let's call it... Because camera is like so... Because I'm going to be making variables later that's like in-game camera, or like the coding camera, not a physical camera within the game. So... What would be better? And computer's not a good one either. Maybe monitor? That's also a variable in code too, so I don't know. I don't know actually if monitor is. Windows, it's actually called surfaces in Game Maker, so. These are quite the quirky little guys on screen. Yeah, this is the creature crew. We've started collecting a few creatures over the streams of the last few months. Console. Console's also a little not correct. I'm mostly referring to the thing in Five Nights at Freddy's. You open the camera to interact with camera buttons, but because later I know probably I'm going to have a camera... You know what? We're just going to call it camera. We're going to call it fucking camera. We're going to call it OBJ camera switch. Camera switch. And that's just going to be our... Where is it? See this? This thing. And just to show you that it's existing right now, set location. Location! X is going to be... I don't even know the fucking... Well, actually, it's the room size, so if we want to be a little sneaky... And it's the first room size, in fact. So if we want to be a little sneaky, we can do... What's a factor of... It's 1280 by 720. Right? If I'm not wrong, X is going to equal room width divided by 2 minus sprite get width of me width of sprite index. Now this is just setting the location. This is so annoying, frankly. Setting up locations of things is so annoying because your sprites are going to change over time, so you're like constantly doing this thing over and over. Y equals room height, probably. We're not going to be using room height. Later it's going to be actually the... Because room height's incorrect for the second room, so... But for brevity, we're going to keep it like this. Room height minus the actual sprite height of this little fuck. And it should do exactly what I want. This is just centering it to the right location on screen. This puts it in the center of the room, which is not actually correct when we get to the playing field room. 720. All the rooms are the same size. Since there's only going to be 2, it's not going to be too complicated. And I think if I'm not incorrect, it should pop up. Because I had to just import all the assets, it makes it abundantly simple to get shit happening. Y'all ever use RPG Maker? My brother bought the software and said I could use it. I would just like... Honestly, if you're just going to think about making games, just go right to Game Maker is my suggestion. Don't do RPG Maker because it pigeonholes you from actually making anything good. You can do so much more with Game Maker and you learn actual fundamentals, I think, for coding. Did it pop up? I don't think it did. Oh, its depth isn't right, that's why. Its depth needs to be like negative... Let's make it negative 100 as well. And that's our little camera flip. Oh, it's still not there. Still not there. Our doors work, if you didn't see. That's just the camera. There's not going to be movement here. These variables are just... We could even change this to make it more sense. So cool. Who's your favorite Siva Gunner a while ago? Yeah, it's a good song. Oh my god, it's the monkey! Kill me, please! Okay, why isn't this shit showing up? Do I have the right sprites? Yep, I do. It's not in the room, that's why. Now, you can place things in this program into the actual play area. I would... Oh, you're really just gonna be all that, huh? You can do it like that. It makes it more sensical. I usually load it in. Yeah, see, so we would do this. And as we do that, guess what happens? Oh, it pops up. Wow, incredible. Right? So that's what we're going to be aiming to have done. All that really is we enter a mouse region, which is probably not the region you think. I don't know what the actual region is, but it feels finicky whenever I play the game. Or not finicky, but just a little loose. So, enter camera. Camera when region is entered. Conversely, then it needs like a buffer. So maybe it's in state 1, state 2, right? Like state... I don't know, I like calling my states what they are. Office. I do like using strings for my states, it just makes it clearer to me. So if... And let's just copy the code on the door. Where is it? Just copy this a little bit. I'm not gonna rewrite all of that fucking shit. If the mouse cursor is greater than... So if it's within the region on the X and Y, or the X... if it's in the region of the X, but we don't want it to be completely B-box top. In fact, it might be B-box top plus half of the sprite width, which is not a variable. Maybe just put S width and make it a var. Whoops. Make it a var here. Sorry, I did that wrong. Var, and then just get the sprite get width of this. And divide that by 2. It's not supposed to be width, you moron. It's height. It's height. It's height. He was always thinking about width. Buddy, it's about height. They don't care how wide you are. If your height is shit, they don't want to talk to you. I know for a fact. In the club, they look at my shoes and they said, "Are you wearing platforms, you loser? You're short, idiot." MB is the mouse button. We don't need mouse button. We just need to enter the region. And then do stuff happens here. So this is when you enter there, it'll do something. We also have 2 ifs, just because, you know, I'm always wondering, I'm always questioning this universe. This VGM is so valid, but jamming to clear obscure OST. Okay, you work for Claros. Didn't you? This is the second time I've heard this. Just kidding. Okay, so I really like the idea of making this a roguelite. Like if we try to code the basic fundamentals of the first FNAF game, and then after each night, like an endless Five Nights at Freddy's where they slowly move up to like 2020 mode, you know what I'm saying? And then you get like upgrades, like, oh, you get a flashlight, or door lights are always on, but something, you start with 50% power or something. Just like something to make it fresh. And like, you buy plushies and they go on your desk, maybe? I don't know how I would actually do that, I need someone to model them, but yeah, whatever. What makes the playable is deaf, blind, and tetraplegic? What if you make it so the player is deaf and blind? Oh, okay. Well, that's funny. A tetraplegic? Damn. Playing Wind Waker? So now that you enter this region, you can do things. And those things would be what? Well, state would change. State equals now in cameras. Well, this would probably always be here. This isn't going anywhere, so this is easier. If state equals office, then your state is in the cameras. And then vice versa, if it's in the cameras, it'll go back to being in the office. And by doing that, I think, you know what, there's actually something else I want to do here. And it's not necessary right now, but there's a camera flip. There's a buffer period between this where it shows the camera opening. And that's probably a sub-step, like a sub-state before it reaches its final state, but we can just make it instantly happen. And what that does is we'll actually probably change the office variable from drawing. So camera switch, this could be a global, so I'm gonna make it a global. I'm gonna make it a global, what do you want to mean? It's a global state now. I just thought of this, it just came up in my mind. I'm just like, wait a minute. We're gonna reference this everywhere, because this is the state of what the game is doing. It'll decide to jump scare you if you're in office or cameras, right? It's not gonna do it while you're in the cameras, so therefore, probably that's a thing I want to have done. So let's do this. This is just the general kind of object. Global.state is initialized into office, right? Okay. Its state will change. This is fine for now. Sir, was totally serious. You need to make it accessible to maximum audience? Okay, wise guy. Make each sense unlockable via microtransactions? Yeah, you can't smell Freddy coming. Your smell indicator? Yeah, you unlock new indicators. You buy them in the shop. You get a Freddy indicator where it's just like, Freddy now wears sunglasses. He now reflects all cameras. Cameras don't work, but you win. We're cooking, maybe even we're baking. It is possible, but we may be a sous chef. Why am I seeing my... Someone told me to click my keyboard, and now all of this information's on the bottom of my screen. I don't even know what that is. Genius. Here's where you add the Balatro. Yeah, so literally I'm thinking, on your desk, there's gonna be like plushies, and they're like your jokers. And they change aspects of the game. Like on your desk, you have like a plushie of like Plush Trap, and it's like, oh, +2 gold at the end of the night or something. Shit like that. You know what I mean? We're cooking. We might even be a chocolatier. I don't know. State will change. This will change the actual office variable, which now I'm going to be changing variables to play area. This is going to show us, this is going to change the main image that shows up, so if state, or this rather, should it be a switch statement? What if I have different states? Yeah. Switch. Global.state. This is a thing called a switch statement. It switches between different things that are supposed to happen based off of what you declare, making some stuff less redundant than other stuff. In cameras, break, and then whenever I implement this, I just do it now. Flipping. That's not correct, but whatever. Get rid of you. Baba Booey. The problem is coding is slow, but it's fun. I mean, I like explaining it. I think I enjoy this. Maybe you learn something too. Making an animatronic tick rate X times 1,000 faster, but they might get Y shorter. Like the night gets shorter. Yeah, something like that. That's what I'm thinking. Like, without fundamentally changing the first game, could you add like arcade elements to it to make it more engaging? Like, because people like replaying the same games, right? I'm one of them. Holy shit, Breakcore Bear and Ellie are going at it. Holy shit, Ellie's getting swamped. Wow, Ellie. Oh, and fucking Squitter, dude. What do you got? Like 8 legs. What are you doing? Breakcore Bear is literally breaking it. They're chasing each other. It's kind of. Can I add gambling? I mean, sure. Why not? You just finished your Ganondorf video and it reminded me of your 2017-18 humor all over again. Great video. Yeah, that was sort of the idea. I was trying to showcase that you guys that I'm still him. It may have taken me a while, but I'm back to where I started and I'm still him. And I've never left. So I hope for all of you that watched, it was like just, it gave you that feeling and just made you also be able to return to maybe a former part of yourself that was like, life was going easier, things were easier for you, and it just gave you a little joy. That was my entire like proposition to myself to make the video. Could you add slouching to be a mechanic? Could you adding shut the fuck up to your fucking daily roles, you son of a bitch? You goon to the video, so thanks. Anything to do to help a fellow gooner. Fellow Octopus Day? Go kiss your nearest octopus vulgaris. It's also National Lesbian Day, so if you're a lesbian, like, good job, you did it. Go rob a bank or something. Can we not appreciate the smell of some fresh lawn cut grass? Smell of cut grass? I appreciate the smell of cut grass, always. You switched from Twitch. I really decided, yeah, I'm gonna go to Twitch now, and now I'm back on YouTube. Sometimes the universe forces itself onto you, and you're just like, or forces its will onto you, no matter what you decide to do or change. So, the image speed should always be 0 here. This is also where we can add static, and the static will be overlaid if in cams, right? That actually, yeah, that should go in cameras, so you will draw the static here. If you're in the office, it will animate fan and office shit. Check states of enemies to see if anyone's at the door or, you know, killing ya. And flipping would be run through run through the camera flipping. Run through the camera flip and stop player action during this time, basically. Essentially. So when it's when the animation's complete, change to office. That's something that'll happen in the step event, but it's going to animate using a counter. Yeah. I was about to praise your new vid, but after that response, I'm not going to anymore. Yeah, this is the power that I yield. I don't care. Day for me to steal it. Fraudulent! A fellow frog in chat makes me feel so fucking good, man. Thank you for being here, Frog. Every time you get jump scared, you can hit the roulette. If you win, you keep playing. If you lose, it becomes the 12th night. What? These are good ideas, but like, thank you, Brat Boy. I appreciate you. I mean, this whole idea result of how the last FNAF game scenes were going. For the past couple of weeks, I said I could probably make a FNAF game, so here we are. I'm gonna try and make the first game. It's gonna be looking a lot better once I can flip the camera. Okay, it might take me a while. What time are we at? I think in an hour and 30, I'll probably have the camera displaying something. Because right now, this is the play area. We have the office, and it's gonna animate. What did I do? Oh. So it's gonna switch to in cameras. And the sprite that shows in cameras is going to be dictated by what camera we're on, which should be, yeah, current camera, we're going to call it 1. Oh, this is a problem because current camera equals, each button will have an ID of what camera you're on, so when you click it, it'll give it to this object, and the object will be like, that's my camera. Problem being that it gets a little confusing because Five Nights at Freddy's has cameras 1A and 1B, so you won't be able to fucking do it in a way that makes sense. It's a little annoying. So what's my solution? Dear viewer, I might just make it a string, but it's so fucking stupid. Why am I gonna do this? What is Scott thinking, man? Why am I gonna make that the string, and then for 5 it's just 5? Give me a break. It's so much easier to work with numbers. Because what if you, like, why couldn't I have a scroll wheel for the cameras in FNAF 1? So simple. Scroll wheel. But no, I gotta click. So no, we're going, okay, so let me review how many cameras there are. I know this is not necessary right now, but it matters to me. It matters to me. Let me look up an image. FNAF 1 cams. Okay, there's 1, 2, yeah. Why is camera 1 and B? What the fuck? This is actually the first game? What a nightmare. Okay. Why did he label it like this? So fucking dumb. Do I label it like this? I'd rather not. But I have to stay truthful. There's cameras 1A, 1B, and 1C. With a total of 7 cameras total, but like not. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ! Okay, we're gonna make it a string. I can't deal with this shit. Current camera is gonna be camera 1A. Fine. It's so fucking dumb. Is this motherfucking SA2 Black Knife? Yes. It's a fucking great remix. Absurdly good. Absurdly good. So current camera will always be set to the last camera you've hit, even if you're not in the cameras. That's how camera locking worked, I would assume. And so somewhere I would suppose that maybe in the step event, this is where it's gonna get a little annoying. Set which camera you are on. If global states equals in. Using strings is very tumultuous because if you mess up the writing, it's gonna be like, where the fuck am I? And you're like, why is my code not working? But anyways, if state is equal to in cameras, each time it's going to check what switch. It's going to check, switch, current camera, and it's going to do another switch statement of all of the current cases, which is annoying. So let me do this quickly because I love coding. I love coding, Charlie. I do like coding. 1A, B, and C are all the same room. Okay, that makes sense, but he could have made it simple. You're inspiring me to coding games I want to make. That's the goal, baby. That's the goal. I want to show you that you can easily get a product if you just keep spamming 1A, 1A. What does he say in this fucking Superman? Isn't it 1A? 1A! 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 And I'm even bald. 1A! 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 I just fixed. Oh, I almost lost the fucking. Okay, give me a second. Give me a sec. That genuinely happened. That genuinely. Holy crap! This is art. Hold on. This is art. Hold on. This is art. I can't see. Hello! How's everyone doing on this beautiful day? Okay, let me not lose the fucking minuscule. You can't even see it, it's so minuscule. That's the thing holding my life together. Benjamin Franklin saved me, and I'm fucking taking it for granted. Let me come back. Alright, unfortunately I'm gonna be like Giga Chat now, but that's okay. Markiplier, Moo Video Mouth. 1A! 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 Oh, you may not understand why I'm doing that. Hold on. 1A! 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 Anyways, 1B, 1C. Let me check the image. Let me check the resource. Fuck. I guess 2A, 2B. Yeah, it's 2A, 2B, or A, 2B? 2A. These are all the different cameras is what we're doing here. Probably a better way to do it, like they could be a number, but that would just confuse me and bother me and like piss me off that I'm like, 4 is not 4, shut up. 1A! 1A! That's funny. That's really funny. Yeah, 5's so confusing. Why is 5 over there? Why? It's just like, make it make sense, man. Why is it out of order? I would change this immediately. Like, I would not release my game and have the cameras be so fucking... Okay, so what this is going to do is change the sprite when you're on each camera. So that when it draws it draws current sprite. So let's make a variable called current sprite. Sprite equals fucking your mother. SPR office. Just as the defaults. Bada boy. I guess in a way then the draw event doesn't necessarily need switch statements. Actually, it kind of does. It kind of does. Just in case it's better to have it. Because sometimes there's going to be static. Why did you not do this thing I said to do? There's also the matter of the image index being different for each of these. So the image number. So once we're in cameras, this image is going to draw a different fucking image. Everyone's gonna piss their pants. You should cosplay the Monopoly Man. I should cosplay BB-Nos. Everyone says I look like him. I tried to go contacts, got them in at an optometrist and never could. Just get good. I don't know what to tell you. Like, a lot of people are worried about touching their eyeball. It's very easy. You just gotta be built different. I don't know what to tell you. Where were we? Let's just show you guys. I think you just need a little bit of like snacks to show you that something's actually happening. Well, if I actually... Oh, 1A, I got it. 1A, got it. What's the problem here, though? What is the problem? If global state is equal to in cameras, duplicate case, duplicate case. Ah. Well, I didn't know that's an error, but now I do know. So here's our Five Nights at Freddy's. We have our doors that actually are closing. These are the animatronics. They're all moving. That number going up is them moving. As they move, they get close to door. Power's going down. That's not being displayed. I don't know where it went. Could anyone find it, please? I'm so scared right now. I'm fucking so scared right now. Where did I draw that? Is it an enemy controller? It seems as though I should put this elsewhere. It seems I should merge enemy controller with the other thing, which is just the play area. Sounds pretty solid to me. I'm just gonna merge them into one object. No. Ah, bitch! Okay, looks good to me. This is current room is being drawn. Drawn means that every frame it's putting something on the screen. So literally in every game, it is like, what am I supposed to put on the screen? I am doing that right every fucking second. You kind of look a lot like Vladimir Lenin. What? No, I don't, man. What? Am I trying to make it as true as the original as possible, or are you sillying it? Haven't decided yet. It's mostly for an experimentation to showcase that it's very possible to make games, and I want people to realize that their favorite games that Pat talks about, games that now have movie series, you could do this. Of course, Scott was more talented in his 3D modeling than his coding, so... Which is better for a lot of people, because a lot of artists are like, I want to make a game, but I don't know how to code. It's like... It's more impressive you're an artist, in my humble opinion. It's way more impressive, so give yourself a little pat on the back. You're already halfway there. All he needs is a deeper scowl and he looks exactly like Lenin. He was Mr. 3D Model. He was. This is the best. I love New Super Mario Bros. This is one of my favorite songs. Just takes me back to playing on my DS. This is a lot better for me. Everything being in one object, I'm like, holy shit. You're the object of my desire, you know? Oops, I do want to see the timer increments and power. No one man should have all that power. You know what I mean? Okay, so now we have the one object handling most of the heavy lifting. We have our power on the bottom left. We have our time on the top right. We have doors. This isn't doing anything just yet, but we have our doors that close. And, you know, you can see that it's actually kind of looking like a video game all of a sudden. Hello, Rat. I'm a coder, but I don't know how to artist. That's also very fucking hard to do. Learning art is definitely the harder thing to do, I would say. But that doesn't mean you're left out. You can learn basic fun. You just have to learn an art style. One art style that you can replicate across your entire game and you'll be fine. It's also better to have the knowledge of coding and having a wider array of knowledge to do that, because you can make more... You can make your ideas come to life easier, I think. The stream is evolving. Yes, we're adding things. We've got Breakcore Bear. We've got Holy shit, man! And we got kill me, please. But I think that really makes me want to live longer. I see the budget. Yeah, no, I took some time before the start of the stream because I'm like, let's get the... Someone was asking yesterday what was playing, and I'm like, you know what? It seems pretty easy. It literally took 2 clicks. It was so easy. Took no time at all to get that. Why is it playing Havana? It's a good song. How do I feel about Monster Hunter? No thoughts about Monster Hunter. I have never played it. Looks boring to me, I'm gonna be honest. But I'm a gamer that needs like a concrete objective, and I don't like that game. It's just spamming your sword, and I don't know what it is. I am not interested in Monster Hunter or any game like it. If you're making this a tutorial, you should add an unregistered hypercam. That's funny and all, but I don't have time. I want to make this thing happen now. So camera switch. That's something that happened. So if state equals offices, do stuff. So I just want to see the state is changing. Give me a debug message. Show debug message. Baba booey. Just to know that it's actually switching the state. Then I can actually show you some cool stuff. Baba booey, baba booey, baba booey. You don't see it. I don't think you see it at least. Baba booey, baba booey, baba booey. Watch the baba booies. Baba booey, baba booey. And then I died. Lots of baba booey. So you're multi-talented. You can video edit, you can make music and code. What other arts can you do? I can kind of draw. Yep, I'm him. I'm not the greatest at any of these things, but with all of my 1%, it somehow equals 100%. And I'm pretty proud about that. Bro, I'm like one of the only people who can competently code in my game design program. There are so many artists. That's usually how it goes. You're like kind of important. Like, all you have to do is find one artist you think you can vibe with. It's really finding somebody you can vibe with. It's not even a matter of skill. It's like camaraderie and teamwork. That's the hardest thing to do. So I believe in you. So now that the camera state is changing, we are in cameras now, meaning we will have a state later that changes to the camera flip, but for brevity, now where's the fun? This is where the fun begins, I think, or at least for you, probably. Play area. Now that our changing state is changing, Jesse. Everything changed. Things are moving. So our state is now in cameras. Well, I'll just show you what happens. How's that? Current sprite will equal show stage, right? SPR camera show stage. I had to define all of these earlier today, so don't give me too much credit. It's just very boring. I was like, I'm not going to do that on the stream. It's very boring. It's very, very boring. And if my brain was braining correctly, then 1A! 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 Baba Booey? Ah! 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 Help! Help! This one's not even used in the game. But it looks good. I don't know why they didn't use this one. I'm excited for your next video because I'll be on the end card. It will be awesome. It will be awesome. All right. Big boom. Baba Booey, if as one would say. Let me make this 0. Cheap viewers? Whoa! That was so scary. Did you guys see that monster that appeared on my screen? Horrifying. Alright. Also, if we are in cameras and... What do I do to make the camera buttons? That's kind of the main... I hate doing buttons, but it's not too hard. I just have to do what I just did already. But how do I want to do this? Do I want there to be one object that controls the creation of all the other buttons? Maybe this elicits an alarm, and the alarm creates everything? Conversely, when it switches back, it deletes them if they exist? I think I will create a group of things that are stored within an array, so at least I know where they all fucking are. Okay, alright, I got it. I think I got something. I might be getting something. Global.camera buttons equals a closed array, or rather, an empty array. If global.camera buttons equals an empty array, then we are going to do a for loop for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he is I equals 0, I is less than fuck. Well, how many buttons are there? This is usually you will not have this be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 11, and I plus plus. Excellent. Okay, we're gonna just be making these camera buttons. We're not gonna lay them out right now, though. That's just like kind of boring shit work. I want to show you the true power of chaos control. Frankly. Did we lose the music? What the fuck happened? It just gave up? Interesting. Did we run out of songs, maybe? We might have ran out of songs. Anyways. I have no idea to call out, or else I'm just here for the vibes. I also on my lunch. You're always on lunch. Odd that you're not on dinners. Very, very peculiar. IIRC, what does that mean again? If I remember correctly, he didn't use the image because he didn't make the check inclusive or something like that. You know, 1 in a 10,000 chance if the number is higher than 10,000, I remember something like that. Oh, he just like fucked up. Remember, if you fuck up, just undo it. Okay, Monica. You can delete the game. You can just restart. I remember watching a video of someone talking about that unused image. Oh. If I recall, YouTube has a well-being checker. We could have... What was I doing? Oh, okay, so we're looping through 12 instances. We're making 12 buttons. I have to have an object that is a button, so let's do that. Now, do I just make a generalized... Yeah, it's... In real coding, I don't know if you should just make a button, a UI button, but I'm going to make this cam buttons. Since it's a pretty simple game, if it was another game where we have menus on menus on menus, which we might, I would just turn this to a generalized button object, where all of them work the same, because you're always going to have buttons work the same, and then you just define what happens when you click each of the buttons, right? That's what the probably would be the wiser way to do things. Maybe, I don't know if I'm the best. By the way, if you're here and you're new, welcome. If you're not, fuck you. Tomorrow's Toadstool Tours Day, that's all that matters. We play Toadstool Tour every Thursday. We have done this all year, and it's not going to be any different tomorrow. So, I'm really excited for it. I wish I could have done it today, but it's not Thursday. That's why you have to have things you look forward to in life. That's what's important. I think as an adult you learn, if I just have a couple of things I'm looking forward to every few months, week, whatever, life can be worth living. That's it. That's all it was. That was the secret. Plato's like in his grave. He's like, God, these fucking guys on Twitter got it and I didn't? Is there a Halloween mod for Golf Masterpiece? Oh, I wish. I wish. Maybe one day if there's enough of a community effort. Anyways, we're making cam buttons. How do I make a cam button? Fuck. Generally speaking, these all can be done within a struct on creation. What the hell is he saying? What is he even saying? Instance create depth. We are creating God. We are creating layers. We are creating Johnny. We are creating Mamma Mia. We are creating God. We are creating, losing. Game over. We are time. We are, wow, incredible. We are the champions of the world. Boom! Bap! The sound of my cock, my beat, my schlong, my tiny little ding dong. Boom! Fab! Makes me feel good. Come into me. Come into me now. We're getting the height of this one. We're gonna times it by the actual amount of buttons we need, which is currently 11, but that would be a generalized variable. You know what? I'm gonna just do a generalized variable. Cam num, not cam num, cam amount equals 11. Why did we do that instead of, you know, just like jerking it? Because if I have it in one place be something, I can have it be anywhere, and anything, all at once. Down here in the deep blue sea. My eyes are unable to view things. Toadstool Torsday in 2026? That's the only time we can do it. If we don't do it now, we'll never get the chance. Okay, we're gonna go into uncharted territory. Hopefully it yields us some decent music that isn't copyright. It looks good for now. What was I doing? The height. Because we're going to be drawing all of these at a different height. So, and that height is going to be the Y equals, I'm thinking room height minus, because the full height is that, minus the H, so that's the full height of all the buttons, times I, or no, plus, this should have been a separate thing. I'm gonna make it a separate thing. What am I gonna say? No? You gonna say no to the guy? I can't say no to the guy. Butt H. We do like a good old butt H equals this, and then we go like that, and then we make this butt H instead of what it was. Is your butt H? My butt is kind of Hing right now. Plus butt H times I. Baba Booey. I believe that's a Baba Booey. I think that's correct. It's been a while. It's been a while for me. Anyways, the X is gonna be what? Let's make it the button width. X equals sprite get width button. Oh fuck. SPR HUD camera button. But it's gonna be the room width minus that. You gonna see what it's so annoying because it's like, what is he talking about? He's just yapping, but he's doing some stuff. Some. A little bit, maybe. I don't know. And, oh, I'm cooking actually. I'm actually cooking a little. Depth, negative 100. And the object is obj. What the fuck did I call this shit? Camera button? What is this tweaking about? Oh, it's a dot. My contacts are not great for visibility, I will be honest. We make this, we do this, we close it. Close it. What are you freaking out about? What are you freaking out about? Nobody... Oh, you need a... Also, this is not a fucking object? Is he stupid? Okay, I need a treat. Can someone give me a treat already? I need God. Good luck with the funny bear game. Bye. See you, Logan. Will you ever play Xenoblade? No. I had no fun with it. It was just not something I enjoyed even a little bit. It was just a slog to get through. Anything to happen was boring. I at least tried to find a mod that changes Luigi's Golf Club I don't know who you think is making mods for Mario Golf Toadstool Tour. I wish there were more people. Unfortunately, not such the case. I have very limited powers, but I'm still going to make it, like, epic. Oh, it's like, is it already... Is it 8:54? What the fuck? How's that happen? Oh, yeah, because it's only been an hour. Yeah, this music thing is glitching for some reason. This is the classic Mario Galaxy Gusty Garden. Somewhere in Tokyo, it says. It's crazy. What was I doing again? So we're gonna be making all the buttons, and it's gonna go in order from... I don't even know. It's annoying, because... I know what I have to do, but I really don't want to do it. Where was that? This. This is gonna have to be done in a different way. It's so fucking annoying. Okay, though, we're gonna do it. I'm a strong guy. We are going to make an array. An array contains information. This is only being done for cringe purposes. I only really want it for my cringe compilation. Camera names. Camera names equals... This isn't even the right name. It's more like camera displayed num equals an array of what the numbers are going to be, but in order, so when we're creating it in this way, that they all get created with the right name. This man is many things. Did not know you're a dev. It's cool to see. Many things. I had to lose my hair, though. It was a sacrifice. I had to sacrifice all I ever was to be something I could always want to be. Not many people could do that, I think. Not many people could do that, I think. I just thought of so many ways this could be improved, and I'm just pissed that this is how Scott did it. You're probably watching right now and being like, why are you... Watch. Eat asshole. Eat assholes. Eat the ass, eat asshole holes. Eat the entire asshole hole. This is just for brevity because I know for a fact, and it's like, why is he doing it like this? Oh my, no, I'm not even explaining it. Just accept that the world is a cruel and evil place and you'll never get what you want in this world. 3, 6, 2A, 4A, 2B, or 4 to be? That is the question. Why did he do it like this? Okay, that didn't take that long. It's just annoying. I hate doing repetitive or boring, otherwisely stupid tasks. Okay, but that's good though. This is only referenced once. I see. Then cam name equals what did I call this? Camera displayed num.I. It's all making sense to you now. It's probably making no sense to you now. We are just trying to display the correct camera name in the correct order, so I don't have to do this later. Because all the cameras in Five Nights at Freddy's, they go like, they're on that grid, right? They look like this, right? Or like this, right? Do you see that? But they're not in the like sensical order, so I'm just making it correct. Vladimir Lenin, if he chose game making instead of... Just walk into Relax Dropping Iro. Sorry, I know the show. Please don't. Have you played Sonic? Not Sonic Riders Crossworld. I have not. I didn't want to pay the money. It's a big problem I have. I just hate spending money on things I don't believe in. What was I doing? Oh, the camera name. So each of these camera buttons, we're going all the way back to this. They're going to get created with a camera name. And in doing that, when they are created, it's also going to have a variable called selected. So it changes from green to not green. Selected equals 0. So that's for later discussion. What else do this camera need? What else these motherfuckers need? Where is it even? Cam name is this. Excellentia. It's gonna get created with cam name. Cam name or yeah, let's go like that. It'll get created with cam name. Okay, pick cam or camera. It's gonna be cam or camera. It's gonna be camera for me, dog. Sorry, this is like literally he's not even doing anything right now. He's just being fucking annoying. He's changing all cameras to cams and cameras. Okay. You have to go back to work. I'll miss you. I hope you return with many new stories and proclamations about the current state of your life. If not, it's okay, I guess. But I won't be happy about it if that's what you want to hear. Okay, is that fine now? You could kiss 100 cars and guys. OBJ camera button? Why is it? Okay. Such is the problem. Do not pluralize your shit. It's not necessary. Okay, what else is the problem? Camera displayed to none. That should be right. I think it's fucking correct. Oh. Well, this is now creating each of these with a camera name. And as such, once it is drawn, it will display the correct... Oh, this could have been so much easier if Scott wasn't a dickhead. Okay. Draw sprite. Oops. Draw sprite. No, just draw sprite. Just draw sprite. Just draw sprite. Just draw sprite. The sprite would be SPR camera button. Where is it? With a HUD camera button. The sub image is 0 for now, but we're gonna have it. No, if it's selected, it will be 1 actually. So selected, that's good. And then it's X and Y. Baba Booey, great. And then we draw another one. This is all gonna come together in like 2 seconds. You're gonna be like, Alex, you mad lad. The camera name. This is where it gets a little dicey though. The camera names are all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like it's like, fuck you, Scott. Why did you do it like this? Yeah. Why'd you do it like this, man? You hate me? You want me to die? Fuck. You're Jesus. These like off kilter 1 pixel and then half pixel shit. Fine. Be my guest. I just need to define son of a bitch. Cam num name equals 0. No, cam num index. That's the one. Index is the name. 0. Switch statements to fucking eat my own ass and then some. You really are supposed to check on your game a little bit more than I am doing. These X and Y's are not going to center it, but let's just... Actually, it might because of how the sprites are set up. What is he doing, chat? What is the little guy doing? Has anyone checked in on him? Is he okay? Are you okay? Well, we can reconfigure this. Or we can not there's no reconfiguring going on. I just want you to know that. And take this to the create event. Select is the only thing that needs to be checked. Is it camera name? What did I call it again? Where's the music? I'm losing my mind over here. Wait, is autoplay off? Is that why? How do you turn on autoplay? I cannot see if autoplay is on. I can't tell. Is this interesting to you guys? Well, it will be. You'll be the ones. That'll teach you to not be interested in my cool thing. It's so cool. Anyway, so now that it will actually display the correct name, we can set the index, thankfully. It's a little annoying, but it is the way to be done. For now. Now it's just a matter of choosing which is which, but actually it's easy. Actually, it's very easy. Wait. Oh my god. No. No. Wait. Yeah, it has to be done like this, but I'm trying to think here. Hold on, I almost had it. These are going in order anyways, from 0 to like 11. Sometimes you're at the end of the day and you just can't rationalize, reason. Okay, after this I will run the game so you can see what exactly I'm even doing this whole time. But I'm making the cameras, and they are going to be booming. And then we will have the result that we've always wanted, which is Freddy. You guys see anything interesting in the news lately? Maybe I shouldn't ask you that. Hey guys, see any different foods you want to try lately? Maybe I shouldn't ask you that either. Do you guys like things? Maybe? No? Nobody likes things? Anyways, the final piece of the puzzle is done, right? Yes. But also, yes. Pikmin animation thing. Oh, yeah. See, like, I didn't pay attention to it, but it is immediately apparent. Hold on. Oh, where is it? They didn't pop up. And also the cameras don't close. But, and the doors shouldn't be there. But, I don't listen to much hip-hop, but what do you think about the Clips comeback? The what comeback? Clips? Who the hell's that? You're a professional hater? Everyone's playing Megabonk and bro literally out here recreating FNAF Lamau. Yeah, I saw Megabonk. What even genre is that game? Heard it's another indie dev story. Love to see it. You'll love to hear it. I just don't pay attention because I'm a boomer. I might be a bit of a boomer, I won't lie. Could it be that I didn't do the depth properly? Oh, they're not there. They should be right here. Why? Why? It's like Risk of Rain. What's Risk of Rain like? Hey, Zenithal. Playing Kirby, bro. Sorry. Oh, it's okay. They hadn't made something in 15 years, apparently. I don't know what that is, unfortunately. Clipsay? It's Click. Is this Click Team Fusion? No, this is Game Maker. It's a real game engine. Why is our cameras not popping up is my ultimate question here. Could it be they're not being created? Could it be they're not being created? Camera button selected equals 0. That's correct. Camera num, HUD name. That's a sprite. It should be drawing something somewhere. Is it possible I messed up the formulas up here? The y is room height minus the height of all of these times the camera amount. Yeah, plus that times I, which would be 0 to however many. And then the x is the room width minus the width of each of these buttons. So, yeah, it should appear, unless I'm wrong, which is very possible. Maybe it's just this, oh, because I did if camera buttons equals this. Could it be that? I forgot to do this step. Camera buttons I equals this. And now they are inside an array. Building a Lanx from scratch. Interessant. I don't see the actual buttons that I wanted to see. Why is that the case? Where are they? Where have they gone and why have they left us to die, to rot? What did they do to us? Why did they do this to us? Did I not deserve better? Shouldn't I have been better? No? So no head? Well then at least tell me you're being made 11 times. Show debug message. This is how you can... Hello. If I know they're being created, it'll pop up on the bottom. They're not being created. Excellent. 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 Why? Could it be having to do with if this equals camera buttons global equals that equals that? Could it be that? The burger lacks special. Yeah, they're not being created. This is very troublesome. It is very duplicitous. Well, let's just see them get created so the people at home can feel vindicated. Or rather, if instance number of these is less than 11, do this now. Probably. Something like that. Have I played Project M? Yeah, I lived off Project M. I ate that shit for breakfast. It's still not making them? Why? Alright, time to debug. I equal to 0. Is less. Is less. Is less. Is less. Is less. Is less. Who's my main? I haven't played in eons. I played Ganon. Here's our cameras! Look at them. Look at them. Why aren't you looking at them? You should be looking at them. Look at them here. Are they even correct? Why? Oh, they are correct. If we were to map them out correctly, they'd all be correct. Now the fun part. Finally. You're currently addicted to Slippy Peach? I don't know what that means. But I'm happy for you. If I could have a slippery peach in my life, maybe I'd be addicted too. So maybe you're living the truest version of my life and I'm living the truest version of your life and we're just two inseparable souls, like sisters of the traveling pants, but sisters of the slippery peach. You know? Slippy is Melee Online. Slippy. No, that's a frog. Slippy's a frog, guys. I promise you he's a frog. Where did the music go? What the... Perhaps I need to restart my YouTube? And why isn't autoplay working? Have they prevented me from enjoying the pure feats of autoplay goodness? It should autoplay. Is there like a button I'm not recalling? Whatever. Slippy's a frog. Why are you guys being weird about this? No, I have to put it on. Is Peach good in Project M? I don't know. I don't play anymore. I'm talking I played back in like 3.6. Way back in the day. Anyways, what we're doing now, what time we got? 30 minutes until I can get the cameras popping? That's all I really wanted to do. Doors now work, and now we're gonna have cameras pop up with the correct image. But they won't, well they could. It's not actually too hard after, I think. So as you can see, we have the cameras now. What we can do now is if the mouse cursor is over said camera, it'll change it to selected, but it'll have to go through, it'll have to unselect the previous camera, right? So how do I do that? It'll run an alarm in the play area, go through the list of all of them, and check them all to off. Except the one that is selected on. But then it would turn them all off. How do I get the one to turn on that I am currently selected on? Well, it could do it within the same object. It could go through all of them in the selected button, and then after that's done, it says, I'm turning myself on now. It's hard to turn yourself on, but narcissists have gotten close. Where am I? Where am I? We are here. Okay. We are gonna just copy this because we're doing another loop. We're gonna be looping through this though. It's the same amount, it should be, of cameras. So in the camera button, what we're doing is when we're turning off the camera, we're like, wait a minute, I'm a camera, you can't do that. So this is after we have to select it being pressed. So we check the mouse region if they're like feeling each other. They're like, you feeling me, man? And I'm like, I don't know, I could be. It's feeling it. Also, I forgot I need the other thing. MB is mouse check pressed. So there we go. It's the same thing. It could be simplified to something else, but whatever, man. Oh. So much fucking Tenna. Like, I don't even like this dude that much. Why is it in my fucking recommended? 10 hardest relax quotes? Thank you. Can't believe I woke up at 12 today for my Pokemon class on Discord. So, I feel like you want us to ask about that, but I'm not going to adhere to that. It seems like you want to just get us to... Wait, your Pokemon class? No, you know what? Wait, no, wait, I remember you. You had the fucking teacher that works in Alberta. Wait a minute, I know you. You were that motherfucker that the teacher looked like me, and I'm like, that is offensive and painful. I've been learning Melee Fox, and it's a lot of fun, but I also feel my wrist exploding. Yeah, I think in another life, if I chose different things in life, I would have been learning Melee right now, but it's just like, at my big age, it's like, I don't have the time to do that, and everyone's already way better than me, and I don't really want to. So, we are going to be, through the camera amount, we are going to be... Where's that variable? What's the name of it? It's the global.camera buttons.i.selected equals 0. So turn off all of them is what we're doing here, very simply. Going through all the cameras, turning them all off, and then making the current one be selected. That's all. And when selected is on, that means... What does it mean? I don't know. I don't know. There also could be a current camera selected. Where did I put that? That was in the play area. I made a variable called current camera, 1A. 1A! 1A! This could also be a global. Globals just are affected by multiple objects, and because these are all pretty important they change other objects and other variables through other things. So, what's the global camera? I don't think this is used anywhere. Let me just check. Current cam. It's used there. Otacon. You may be called RELAXALAX, but do you truly relax? I would say I'm one of the most calm people you'll ever meet and one of the most patient. I'm a very patient person. I'm very calm. my videos and who I am in my videos do not reflect my actual person. I think that is sort of a true thing, because people like Andy Samberg, totally different off camera, totally just not the person that is represented on camera, but we end up looking away, and we fall into roles based off of how we look. It's duplicitous, but it's who we are. This is where all the money is right now, by the way. Current camera is equal to our camera name. Oh, but that means the switch statement needs to occur? Right? No. Current camera is this one. This doesn't do anything currently, but as we press these, they all turn off. So I'll just show you. Unless I forgot very key information here. Okay, I forgot key information. This should turn off. Should turn on the camera that we currently are on. What did I forget then? Selected. Should be 0, 1, 0, 1. So it should turn the selected to 1, making it a sort of wow, incredible kind of thing. Is it image speed? Selected should equal 1, and the global camera is my current name. It turns off all of the other ones. And select should make that turn green, because that's the one. This is Game Maker. This is what Deltarune and Undertale were made with. Okay, the buttons are not working for some reason. Even so, it should start selected, or one of them should be selected. One of them should always be selected on creation. Certainly on creation. Certainly. Well, let's do that first and then work our way backwards. This song again? This is from Mario Galaxy. It's called Gusty Garden. It's a gust full of garden. I got a gust full of garden, you know what I mean? And then I'm gonna make a variable selected equals 0. Boom. If I equals 0, select equals 1. This is just to set up the first camera, always when it's created, being the first camera on screen, just like it's always gonna spawn. And then selected equals cell. It's a bear market, you know what I mean? Play Bayo music next. Gates of Hell. You got it, gamer. That's odd. Why did it pop up an image of the Canadian-US border? Oh, here's Bayonetta. Anyways, this should make selected 1 or 0, depending on if it's the first button being created. Excellent. Well, actually, no. No. It's also if current camera is equal to nothing, or is equal to -4. If I equals 0 and global dot current camera equals -4, because it'll be created and not have a fucking defined bit. Oh, it's also a string. That's also so. I think I'm being redundant. I think I'm trying to fix something that I already planned for. Sorry, brain is braining right now. We're approaching 2 hours, that's why. That should do what I wanted it to do. I think. I do think though. I do think that's right. Now the real problem is, why is it not doing the thing I want? If MB is the mouse button is clicked, if S is less than B box left. Oh, it's because it doesn't have a defined sprite. It does not have a defined sprite at all. And that's why clicking it doesn't do a damn thing. So default the sprite index to a SPR camera HUD button. Just to generalize its like existence. You're about to see some Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't know if you know that. Fuck. What happened? Camera amount not set? Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. Camera amount. Could be a global, but I could just also do obj play area dot camera amount. That's good. Now we have the power to change cameras. It's not doing anything right now, but that only takes a little bit of elbow grease to actually change the cameras. Look at that. We're Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh, let me close the doors. Not bad. Not bad for maybe less than 4 hours of work. Man, no, it's more than 4, because I have to do a little bit today. Indeed. This is the power of anime and God. I really wish I was playing Toadstool Tour, though. I really want to play. Sorry, breaking the fourth wall a bit. I just realized you couldn't see most of that. But now you can. Look at these buttons. We did it. We really did it. We're Five Nights at Freddy's now. I can't believe you single-handedly coded all of Toadstool Tour. Someone had to do it. I think Miyamoto knew what he was fucking doing. Dude, like, put 2 paper clips together and all of a sudden he made Mario 1 and he's like, wow, I'm actually the god of gaming. He's an untrustworthy figure is all I'm saying. I don't trust Miyamoto on virtue. If I saw him, I would be untrustworthy. I wouldn't change side to the street, but I definitely would clutch my bag a little closer. That's all I'm saying. And I don't feel like I'm being foolish. Hear me out. The goal of the game is to complete all 5 nights to retrieve the banana medicine. I'm a great chill stream to watch play while Balatro runs. That's kind of my goal in life, to just be... Well, actually, this is kind of like more chill than usual. Because I have to use actual brain power to make something happen here. I think before the stream ends, though, I want to have these change cameras so you can at least see that. I don't think we're going to get them to show, like, because all we're doing then, this is when we're going to link these to these. And then all of a sudden, we've got a game on our hands. Quite literally. I'm not a child of Salem. Shut up. Can you do Planet Wisp? I don't know why the songs stop. It's very... Like, autoplay should be... There it is. Perfecto. Planet Wisp. One of my favorite Sonic songs, actually, of the recent year. I mean, it's not recent anymore. Pretty epic. Okay, so the next question to be asked is, how do we get the right image to show? Well, we've done a lot of work already, but because we have set our global current camera to the camera name, all we need to look at is current camera now to set, which we can do. When we go to our draw, it'll draw the current sprite in the cameras. Now, we have the power. Now I just need to do it, which is a little slow. I just have to remember which of these are actually indicative of. And then you might be asking, how do we get the right camera to appear when the number is right? Well, the behaviors are going to be a little wonky, but I think I can do it semi-quickly. I think. This is a big maybe. What's 1B? Does he remember? I believe that is the dining hall, right? Dining? 1C is the hallway? Gonna need to look at this again. Is Pirates Cove? Sorry, I don't see chat right now, but I do see Pirates Cove. Pirates Cove. Camera 2A is the West Hallway? West Hallway A. 2 is West Hallway B. 3 is the supply closets. What did I call it? Closet or supply? I apparently like my definitions correct. 4A is East Hallway A. 4B is East Hallway B. Oh my god. 5 is... What? What is the name of that room? Maintenance or something? Backstage? 6 is the kitchen, which has nothing. I actually didn't put a blank image in. That's funny. I can do that instantly, but for now I'll just do supply closet and restrooms. You dirty son of a bitch. So, just to show you we've got actually code that's coding right now, let's open the cameras. We literally did it. We are Five Nights at Freddy's, guys. I can't believe we're him. It's amazing what you can do with such a modest budget. And yes, the door lights are still there. I died because the doors were open. We made Five Nights at Freddy's, that's what's up. Hey, Fugel. Welcome. I was talking about Miyamoto. Are you also left-handed? No, my best friend Dion is. What did you say? They're children of Satan? Satan? Oh, Salem. Salem. They're in real time to Balatro bait, and Switch is still a legendary stream bit. Oh. Wait! They give us Balatro! My favorite! Yes, I love that. So we now have the cameras working. For my last trick today, we're gonna get the characters to be on the cameras at the correct interval of the enemies, which might be complicated because I forget what I coded for the enemies. This will take a little bit of doing too, right? Each of these steps will have to check what's the state of enemy 1, enemy 2, enemy 3, and so on. Now, Five Nights at Freddy's has a little bit more complications because if Bonnie is in a room and Chica is not in that room, then Chica can't move to that room or some shit like that, so... I think. This is also going to be hard for... Well, I can read it, right? Okay, yeah, I can read it. So, show stage. All of them are there. The show stage has several sub-images. This is probably the hardest one to do first, but, you know, that one doesn't actually get used. 0. Bonnie is gone, so we have to define the enemies, I guess, once they're created. So we have to say goodbye to our little circle, square, triangle, and rhombus names, sadly. We're gonna change circle to Bonnie, square to Chica, triangle to... Actually, who does what? Freddy, and rhombus to Foxy. That is not Foxy. What's the problem? I removed that. I really hope I don't fuck up the writing here. And triangle Freddy. Foxy. All of a sudden, you're like, holy shit. He was playing us the whole time. He knew exactly what he was doing. How did he do it? How does he do it? So now their names should be correct. Yes, that's fine. That's good. Their behavior is completely, like, stupid, though. They're not doing anything special right now. I hope I've made that abundantly clear that I'm not impressed with their movements. So, room 1A. Enemy... num equals 0. This is shorthand that this is redundant, isn't it? No, let's keep it cute. Let's keep it cute. Let's keep it cute. It's gonna be redundant. Otherwise, I do enemy 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. It just makes it easier because I'm not gonna be typing out shit. That adds up over time. No, it does, but let's just keep it. It'd be more obvious to you what I'm doing, I guess. Which is what? What am I doing? In play area, with these cameras, once you switch to them, each of these cameras need to choose a frame that you're on based off of where the character is. So, remember we set up each of these enemies to have progression to 10. 10 might be a little robust, and they don't always move forward, right? Five Nights at Freddy's, they don't always move forward. They actually don't. They're not that simple. But for now, they're just going to be moving from the next thing one and after the other. Let's change it to like 60 so it's not quick. You never know. Views on Jimi Hendrix? I have no views on Jimi Hendrix. Did you major in comp-sci? No, I did some artsy degree. So it's impeccable that I'm here. This is not what I expected from joining your stream, but I do dig the chill vibe. Yeah, no, sorry. I'm usually way more energetic. I am using a lot of my mental energy. Sorry. Not asking you directly, Alex. Oh, sorry. I am a stupid. I realized Sasuke from Naruto was a lefty a few years back, and I was supposed to piss myself for never noticing. Oh. My friend's obsessed with Sasuke. She loves the sauce. And the Shadow the Hedgehog. Okay, I'm gonna use the last of my power to show you guys this game animating. It's just not gonna have office shit happening, I think. Right? Well, if they're at 9, then the sprites are gonna change, right? Yeah. Fuck 4th of July. 1A. We're gonna be looking at... Right. Sorry, I'm thinking really hard how to do this beautifully. We're gonna do an enum. Animatronics. How do you do enums again? Do I just do a bracket like this? Bonnie, Chica, Freddy, Foxy. Is that how I do an enum? I don't remember. How do you do an enum? Oh, it's the wrong bracket. Why is he doing enums though? This is just a way to name numbers. That is actually, that is what you're doing. You're naming numbers, so you're not naming the number. So it's a little bit more clear to like us peasants what we're saying. That being said, name, level, and num equals I. That is all we're doing here. Just creating the enemy, right? Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, he's big braining right now. There is brain happening in here. That's not what I wanted to do. What I wanted to do was Enemy array shouldn't be this. This is enemy information array that we set up the enemies with, but we're just gonna do animatronics. Animatronics equals Baba Booey. And then they're all added to this animatronics eye, sorry. And then, yeah, that should be it. That should be it. This is going to save the actual object so we can reference it here. So global animatronics is equal to animatronic Bonnie. Animatronic dot Bonnie, right? If animatronic this. I might change animatronic to like N. E-N. Yeah. This is just short. This is just a syntax thing to make things abundantly simpler when you're writing code. So if global animatronic Bonnie is not equal to 1, it changes this image to what? Let me see what the image is. So 0, 1, 2 changes the, what would it be? This is camera button. The song is sick. Fuck. Anything in the Mega Drive is like, gives me a mega drive to keep going, you know? What was I fucking doing? You know. We're gonna create 2 variables. They're gonna be called office state equals 0 and current cam states. No, I think cam state's already 1, isn't it? No, it's just called state. Cam state equals 0. Okay, cool beans, got it. Amazing, cool. He's so fucking funny. Everyone loves him. Cam state equals 2. Okay, this is just very general, but hopefully this will illustrate what we're doing here, because this is it. This is the $1 million question. This is Five Nights at Freddy's. Ready? If Bonnie leaves, if that 1 goes to 2, Bonnie's out of here. If Bonnie's out of here, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life. I'm a freak out. I'm freaking out. I'm gonna freak out. I guess he wants to stay. I guess he doesn't want to go anywhere. I also changed the numbers so they don't move as quickly. So right now, if I did it conclusively, oh, she's still here. Fuck. What did I do wrong? Why are you still here? Oh, I know. I didn't change the variable over here. This 0 needs to be office state, and this 0 needs to be cam state. Change, Jesse. Transformation. Control, contrast. It's simple mathematics. Is what I would say if I remembered what the fuck I was doing. Here we go. Let's just make it a nice brisk 20. A nice brisk 50. Ready? This is what we've been working towards. He's gone. He was so fucking fast. He didn't even want to give us a chance. Ready? Bonnie's out of here. Okay, he should be out of here. What the fuck? Oh, I know what happened. I know what happened. Well, the image speed shouldn't be... He shouldn't be moving. He shouldn't... It should only go to the image and then stay there. Right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If it's not equal to 1, cam state equals 2. Yeah, I don't know why I did that, but you saw it work. He made guitar cool. Yeah, Jimi Hendrix. He's like guitar guy. I don't know why he's doing that. I don't know why he's there. I don't know why he's there. They're not there. I promise you, they are not in the positions they should be. This is very comical. Now this is not working. Well, that's coding for you. We've done everything in our power. Oh. Oh. Is that right? Oh, I know. I understand. I know exactly what's happening. Because we're doing this, it's changing back to the office state. Huh? Ah! Huh? What's that, Golden Freddy? Oh no! Yeah, but that's it. That's pretty much the million-dollar question. It's just switching cameras. That's why I'm touching that thing that switches the camera. If we don't want to go back to office, we'll do that later. But you know, we open cameras. Oh, he's fucking moving. Calm down, man. Okay, he's moving like nobody's business here. He should be here. I don't know why he thinks he's better than us. You think you're better than us? What are you doing? But that's the general gist of the game. We're working our way there. We're getting pretty close. We're getting fairly close to destiny here. Oh, but I got time. And you got money. No, I probably should call it there. That's generally what we've got going on. Another stream will actually have them being in the right spot. They'll appear in the office. I can scroll the office. But this is generally the game. Oh, Foxy is... That's what he looks like? Wow. You know, the game obscures it, and they make it so you can't tell what these characters look like, and they move all, like, unorthodox. I hate this camera. Looks so stupid. And I'm gonna die right now. Freddy got me. That's 1020 mode. It's crazy. But that's it. FNAF made from memory. By another stream, I don't think I'll do this immediately tomorrow or the next day or whatever, but it's pretty good. It's pretty damn good. Then we can actually add new things. Once we get it to look exactly how the first game looked, or get it to function generally, then we can give it some roguelike qualities, and who knows. But that's it for me for today. Tomorrow's Toadstool Tours Day, my favorite day of the week, and I'm weak in the knees. Because my glass is broken, I don't know why. But see you later. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.